Thank you.
There's a cabin in the pines in the hills of Carolina, and a blue-eyed girl is waiting there for me. I'll be going back someday, up from there I'll never stray, and my cabin in the hills of Carolina. Oh, the cabin in the shadow of the pine, and a blue-eyed girl way down in Carolina. Someday she'll be my wife, and we'll live a happy life in a cabin in the hills of Carolina. I'm packing my grip for that long, long trip back to the hills of Carolina. Gonna see that blue-eyed girl, she's the sweetest in the world, and my cabin in the hills of Carolina. Oh, the cabin in the shadow of the pine, and a blue-eyed girl way down in Carolina. Someday she'll be my wife, and we'll live a happy life in a cabin in the hills of Carolina. Now when it's late at night and the moon is shining bright, and the whippoorwill is calling from the hill, I tell her of my love greater than the stars above. I love her now and I know I always will. Oh, the cabin in the shadow of the pine, and a blue-eyed girl way down in Carolina. Someday she'll be my wife, and we'll live a happy life in a cabin in the hills of Carolina. In a cabin in the hills of Carolina.
Yeah, mighty good, mighty.
All right, you gonna do that little instrumental thing now? Is it next?
It's you. Pick.
It's me, huh? You gonna play some, ain't you?
I'm gonna play some. I'm gonna try.
All right, but do what you can.
This is wild. This is
I'm gonna
hog
try
wild.
too.
This is hog wild. Yo! Man, that thing drug me like it did my cousin John down the dirt road. You know how that would happen, though.
Have you ever had a mule get loose from you? You trying to hold him?
Yeah.
And he wants to go to the barn?
Yeah.
He'd drag you right through the mud, won't he?
Yeah. That's what happened to my cousin. His name was John Henry. We called him just John, though. They was a souped-up car came down that dirt road that we lived on. And John was riding his bicycle there and flagged him down. And he wore these old loose-fitting overalls and didn't have no shirt on under there, and his galluses was hanging down. John, that fella pulled up there and asked him how to get to Brown's Cross Road. And all the while, John was looking over in there, looking at that car. So this is a souped-up car. Yeah. And the fella eventually got away from him and said, well, I got to go on down the road, John. Well, little did either one of them know that John's gallus had got hooked on the outside of the mirror right there of that sports car. So the fella started heading down the road. Whoa, down that road, son. All the while, John sitting pedaling that bicycle right side of him, just smiling right there. And they got up to 10 mile an hour, 20 mile an hour, 30 mile an hour. And John, all the time, he's standing there like that right there. And that man thought to himself, this fella here's crazy. I'm going to slow down and talk to him, tell him, quit trying to chase me on this souped-up car I got. And so he did. And he said, fella, now, you need to fade back right there and go ahead about your way and let me go on to Brown's Cross Road. And John said, yes, sir, I'll sure do that. If you'll just pause here a minute and help me get my galluses off of that outside mirror, I'll let you get on your way. So anyway, that's one of my dirt road stories right there. We're going to do a tune here called, we hope y'all like it, called Lord, I'm Coming Home. It's an apple tree song. We hope it'll be a blessing to you. Coming home, coming home, there, Lord, to a preacher closed out a revival, and he boarded a train while on his way home. Sitting down beside a young man, the young man broke down in tears and began to cry. And the minister leaned over to him and said, son, I'd like to help you in some way if I could. The young man said, sir, I've just got to talk to someone. You see, back at my old home, about 2 years ago, I became so wicked and so mean even to strike my dad with my fist. Sir, about the past 2 years, I've done everything anyone could ever think about. Because my family said, you're killing your mom and me. You're going to have to leave. He said, sir, during these 2 years, I've wandered. He said, but about 2 weeks ago at an old-fashioned altar, I knelt down and Jesus graciously saved my soul. And he said, sir, you know, the first thing I thought about was my dear old mom and dad back home. I sat down and I wrote them a letter and I told them about my conversion. And that I'd be on this train, and if they'd just take me back, I'll be on this train. Well, the minister said, how in the world they gonna know you, that they'll have you back? He said, oh, sir, I forgot to tell you, in front of that old farmhouse that stands right alongside these railroad tracks, way on up ahead, there stands an old apple tree there. And I told my mom and dad in the letter, I said, Mom and Dad, if y'all take me back, just put a flag in that old apple tree, and when the train passes by, I'll see that flag, and I'll get off. Oh, that old train rushed down those old cold rails. In a little while, the young man said, sir, we're getting real close to my old home place, and I just can't bear to look. Will you look for me? The minister said, sure I will. And he leaned over there at that old train window. Oh, directly a great big old smile came over his face. He said, why, son, near this window right here. Look outside. Oh, you don't have a thing in the world to worry about. Down underneath that old apple tree, not only is it filled with flowers, but there stands a dear old mom there waiting a big old white bed. She said, come on home, son. Come on home, son. Come on home. And y'all don't know that's the way it is with our Heavenly Father. He's waved the bloodstained banner of Jesus Christ through all eternity. He said, come on home, son. Come on home. Coming home, coming. Never want to roam. Open wide my arms. Lord, I'm coming home. Hope that was a blessing to you. Oh, Jeff Schroeder's going to come around here and sing a song that's called House of Gold. Yes. That's the name of it. Okay. We're going up to D. All right. Y'all know what perfect pitch is, don't you? You hear that word used in the musical circles a lot. Mike says it's grabbing the neck of a banjo and throwing it 50 feet into a dumpster, and it hits on an accordion. Y'all tell them something. I got one bed out.
So y'all having a good time this evening? I tell you what, that group we followed this evening, the family group there, the mother and the kid, that was just awesome, wasn't it? Did y'all see them? The Baker family, they're just awesome, man, I'm telling you. It was really scary to come up and follow them this evening after that show they put on. I mean, they put some notes on this stage, didn't they? Yeah. And I guess he'll be back here in a little while tonight, I suppose, huh? Ain't that right? Are they coming after us? Well, good. Boy, they're going to be super good then, ain't they? I guess we'll get going here in a minute when old Rodney gets that old mandolin tuned up. into it so mad, my mind just left.
Oh, yeah, that's
It
right.
was so good.
That was good. Right there singing that song, Jeff Schroeder's coming around here to do another song for us. He's a deep sea diver, helmet type. And anyway, he's out there with the porpoises and sharks and all that kind of stuff. You know, that's what's wrong with him now.
That's exactly right. Lack of oxygen.
He ran out of lack of oxygen. He ran Maritime's captain on Maritime ship running supplies and crew back and forth to the oil rigs out there off Louisiana. And anyway, he's a great dear friend of mine. Live in Panama City Beach right there off of Thomas Drive. He and his lovely wife Betty, dear friends of ours. Go put your hand together for Jeff Schroeder right there. Can y'all hear? Do y'all hear a roar back there?
Yeah, a little bit of a roar up here.
There's something that just overwhelming us up here for the last two songs. Don't know exactly. You
still hear it?
Yeah.
Maybe on this one right here.
Anyway, hey, maybe it makes it sound a little bit better. Yeah. Go ahead.
Maybe you can hear what we really sound
Yeah.
like. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
that bad, I quit. I'm going to kids. Hey. We're going to do a little song that Earl Scruggs did. Try to. Is that roaring? Does that help when I do that, Janet? Little song that they did on it. Actually, it's the same song they did on Hee Haw all the time, but it didn't really sound like the way Scruggs did it. But it's the same song. Oh, he's over here practicing it. He'll be ready in just a minute. In about 2 minutes. There we go.
Good job, Brother Mike Blanton. That's Mike Blanton over there from Milton, Florida. Man, the cook's daddy.
Yeah.
And, if I were you, I'd be, and he is. He's real proud of that.
Sure.
Yeah. Jeff, are you up next?
I think I am.
We got a special guest here, though.
Yeah, we do. You better see what he's doing.
Y'all put your hands together for, everybody bragged on this, I don't look good naked. So many bragged about it, and it's wanted one more hearty laugh. Put y'all's hands together for Raymond Wheat right here. Come on, Raymond. Porter Wagner incarnate right here. Or you may be a David Crockett.
Wait a minute, I say, do we have a live? Is this mic live?
This is live. This is
yeah,
live.
it is live. Darn. Y'all
Raymond Crockett, right?
Raymond
Yeah,
Crockett.
there
Raymond Crockett.
Let me get back up.
Or Davy Wheat.
Davey, there you go. You ready for me? I stepped out of the shower and I got a good look at myself. Yeah, bald-headed, pot-bellied man I thought was someone else. I caught my reflection in a mirror on the bathroom door. Well, I just don't look good naked anymore.
No, he just don't look good naked anymore.
So I'm going up there and turn that bathroom mirror to the wall. I hung it there when I was slim and tall. to stand there, smile, strut and flex until my arms are sore. But I just don't look good naked anymore.
No, he just don't look good naked anymore.
Well, I went to the doctor for my annual medical exam. I was standing there in the bub and the doc said, "Man." I said, "What is it, doc?" "It's a fatal disease. I'm trying to know the score." He says, "You just don't look good naked anymore."
No, he just don't look good naked anymore.
Well, me and Mary had a dance routine. They said it was unique. It's only when we're back to back we're dancing cheek to cheek. So I went to a nude beach to have a little surfside fun. Stretched out in my birthday suit, soaking up in sun. Someone yelled, "Hey, there's a big white whale. He done washed up on our shore." I guess I just don't look good naked anymore.
No, he just don't look good naked anymore. Oh my God! Thank y'all for thank you. Give it up for Raymond Wheat right here. Raymond's been a friend of mine and Mary, his wife, out there for many, many years. And I'll tell you what, that's what it is about bluegrass festivals. You become real close friends with so many people that wind up being a lifetime. You take Rusty right over here. Y'all, I'm going to give him a plug. You need to look up Bonded in Bluegrass right here. Rusty, stand up right here on the YouTube channel. And you can find videotapes of these. Good Christian brother right there. He's from Key West, Florida, and he takes and goes out. He's not sponsored by the Smithsonian or something, anything like that. But I'm telling y'all, he's documenting some of this genre of music. Thank you for what you do. All right, Jeff. Life is like a mountain railroad. That's out of Dead. I keep it off. Jess Schroeder right there. Back here playing the bass. Y'all think she never says anything, but she certainly has her time that she says a lot. It's my sweet wife over here. 16 years ago, she said that when I asked her, she's a 36-year high school retired English teacher, and I say English teacher. I asked her, because I was cowboy on the side, and I said, would you throw in with me? I thought it's a pretty cool little word to ask her to marry me. And she said, pardon? I said, marry me. And she said she would. And so anyway, I love you, KG Outlaw. Put y'all's hand together for KG Outlaw right there. As a matter of fact, I taught her how to play the bass. I think I might could play the bass far better than I can play this mandolin. But anyway, some guys said, how in the world was you able to put up with playing your wife a bass? And I got to show y'all. Bass right here. Is this a hard job, guys, or what? So it really wasn't a hard job. It wasn't real hard at all. Jeff's going to come back around the microphone here, and he's going to do a song that'll carry you back to old Hank Williams Sr. We hope y'all like his rendition of I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry. job, brother. I was telling y'all I grew up Grew up in L.A. California folks say, really? Well, that's lower Alabama, up there around Dothan, Alabama. And grew up on a family farm. There were 5 of us in the family. There were 2 older sisters and 2 younger sisters, and I was the only boy. I don't regret ever having learned a strong work ethic. And that part of that work ethic was we grew cotton. I picked cotton. I picked cotton not as a novice, but I picked cotton because we had to. I had some cousins that would come out of Dothan, Alabama, big city back then. And their mother had fixed them a flour sack with a little strap on it. And they'd pick a little cotton at Uncle Rudolph's house. That's my dad's name. And they would go back to Dothan High School, and they'd tell all their friends in town that they went to their Uncle Rudolph's and picked cotton over the summer. Well, it wasn't quite that pleasurable for me. I had to. We met a lot of good families picking cotton. We met a lot of very interesting people. I remember one particular family that would come and help us. It was Mr. Bracken. Mr. Bracken was a tall, lanky. He was a tall, lanky man with a straw hat and overalls on. He came with his wife, Shirley, Cleophania, Leon, and several other siblings that I don't remember their names right now. Mr. Bracken was there one particular day, and my daddy was wanting to see me be able to pick 100 pounds again, because that was a pretty good little benchmark. If you don't think picking cotton to get 100 pounds is a lot of cotton, just pull a bunch of the cotton things out of an aspirin bottle and see how long it takes you to get 100 pounds. It takes a long time to get 100 pounds of cotton. So he said, I want you to hang right in here, right beside Mr. Bracken. Now, Mr. Bracken picked 2 rows while I picked 1. He was a cotton picking man. Cliche. And he was picking that cotton just as clear as in my mind's eye now as it was then. I could see him from time to time straighten up that bent back of his in his tall, lanky frame and reach back in his overall pocket and pull out a bandana that was about that long and take his straw hat off, and he would wipe his forehead. And as he did so many times without ever hardly missing a lick, he had been back over, and simultaneously he would say something like this. Well, eyes looked over at your door. Hey, once did I see these who come for to carry me home. There's a band of angels, these are coming after me. These are coming for to carry me home. About that time, his wife, Shirley and Cleophania, would harmonize in with him. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, they come for to carry me home. Listen to this right here. Well, I'm sometimes old and I'm sometimes late. Come for to carry me home. But still my soul is heavenward bound. Come for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, come for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, come for to carry me home. Listen to this right here. If you get that before I it with me now. Swing low, sweet chariot, come for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, come for to carry me home. Yeah, they coming for to carry me. Hope you all enjoy. I'm going to do Eagle Eye right here. That'll be, yeah. Y'all have been such a good audience to us tonight.
Thank you so much for sitting out there.
Y'all have sat out here, and many of y'all have supported us. And as I told the first group right there, I have not. Now, these other gals are a lot better, but I have not got much better on my playing or singing it. But I've sure got over being shy, haven't I?
You're not back.
I'm not bashful. Y'all was at a band practice back in the 90s, and we were playing under the name of Chattahoochee Bluegrass way back then. And there was a woman at a band practice that night. She and her husband, they were from L.A., truly, California. I found that she was quite amused at almost everything I said, and I also found out that she had been told that she didn't have very long to live. My heart just was torn about that, because she was such a charming young lady, and her husband as well. And so they left and went into the kitchen area there across, just in the same room. But she sat in there because I found her smiling and being quite amused at my southern cornbread dialect. And I thought to myself, while the band is taking a break, I want to see if I can put a little smile on her face some more. And so they took a break there, and I happened to just hit my guitar at the time I was playing. And I did something like this, and these words of this song, they just came to me. It's all in the same key, but it's called my Yule song. Hope y'all like my Yule song. Here you go. Hello, my name is Rodney Outlaw, I told him. I was raised over in Dale County, Alabama. It's in the southeast corner. We lived on a one-lane dirt road. We lived on one end, and Granddaddy lived on the other end, so I guess you could call it Outlaw Drive. Late on Saturday evening, we'd walk up there to Granddaddy's house to watch Gunsmoke. And out in front of that old farmhouse stood a huge old pecan tree. It had a low-running limb that run off out there for a while. Granddaddy went in the corn crib one Saturday evening. He pulled two old used trace chains down and come dragging them out across that old dusty yard. He whooped them over that low-hanging limb. He hung a slatted oak swanging. A little bit before Gunsmoke would come on in the cool, we were sitting out there in that swang, just swanging. Oh, my bad, yo, I jumped off on the wrong song. You're supposed to applaud right there. I was in that swing one Saturday evening. Way off out in the distance, I heard something that made the hair on the back of my neck stand up. It did. Went a little bit like this. Granddaddy, what in the world's that? That's that train over around Yule, son. You spell it E-W-E-L-L. If you do it on the end of it, it makes it sound like it's a bigger place than it really is. We was going in there, and I was doing this song here a while back. an intelligent fella came up behind me and he said, "Hey, redneck." And I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "I have you to know that E-W-E-L-L is pronounced E-well." Yep, that's what he said. I looked up at him and I said, "Fella, I'll give you some real good advice. Don't go through that place late on Saturday night saying E-well, E-well." We went on into Ozark to pick my granddaddy's brother up from the war. When they threw his sea bag off there on the ground and that old train started to leave, he sounded a little bit like this. All aboard. Wouldn't you know it, on our way back home over around you, we met that diggum train again. This time he's a huffing and a puffing, pushing them old coal rails to the Spanish trail. Gonna make that connection. Granddaddy saw me coming. He mashed the clutch in on that old Dodge truck all the way till it hit the firewall. Shifted it up to neutral on the column. Coasted up that crossing. Stayed way away from it. Cause when that train came through there this time, he sounded like this.
Hold on, man. He got to wet his whistle.
Whistle got real dry. Sound like this.
I hear the train a-comin', rolling around the bend. I ain't seen the sun. I don't know when will I'm stuck for some rain. Time keep dragging on. Well, that train keeps moving, going down to Sad and Home. Always be good, never play gun. Well, I shot a man in me just to watch him die. So, well, that train keeps moving. I hang my head and cry. Pick-a-doo. Street, fancy dining car, probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigar. Well, I know I had it come here. No, it can't be green. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues off.
Love y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Good night, y'all.
Hey, one big hand for the Outlaw gang. Yeah. They got to leave now because the police know where they're at. Y'all having a good time? Ain't this weather nice? Hey, so good to have you.